You can't keep getting away with this! You can't keep getting away with it!
At this point, I don't even know why we bother pretending the American court system plays fair. We can just rip the blindfold off Lady Justice and hand her a glass of champagne with Blake Lively's name etched into the side, because clearly, the rules are different when you've got Hollywood money, 4 stylists, and a PR team with more spin than a washing machine. Blake just pulled off another stunt in court, and the judge didn't just let her get away with it. He gift-wrapped it for her. I'm not exaggerating. After months of this woman flinging subpoenas like she's Oprah handing out cars, after allegedly targeting YouTubers and Twitter accounts for daring to talk about her, after running a PR war disguised as a lawsuit, she just got a judge to strike an entire 292-page deposition from the record. And not just any deposition, her own sworn words. The very thing the rest of us would kill to see, because it might finally cut through all the polished Instagram smiles and bullshit that the mainstream media has been shoving down our throats and show what she's really like when cameras aren't rolling. But nope, gone. Vanished from the docket like it never happened. Why? Because the judge says filing the whole thing served no proper purpose and invited public scandal. Oh, we're worried about scandal now? The same scandal this case has been swimming in for 8 straight months? The same scandal Blake herself helped feed with her original lawsuit, naming Taylor Swift in her complaint, dragging Baldoni in the press, and allegedly running to media outlets with selective leaks? That scandal? It's rich. Actually, it's only rich people who get this kind of protection. And the judge didn't stop there. He made a point to scold Baldoni's team for allegedly using the docket as a PR playground, which, sure, maybe they did. But how is that any different from what Blake's been doing? Oh, right. When she does it, it's defending her reputation. When they do it, it's abusive and a problem. It's exhausting watching this double standard play out in real time. The ruling reads like the court is personally offended on Blake's behalf. Like, how dare you make this poor woman look bad by letting people read what she actually said under oath? And let's be real here. If Blake's deposition was the squeaky clean, truth-telling, nothing-to-hide masterpiece her team would love us to think it is, she'd be plastering it all over the internet herself. There'd be pull quotes on her Instagram stories, glowing think pieces in People magazine, maybe even a dramatic black and white Vogue spread titled My Truth. But the reality? She fought tooth and nail to bury it, and now she's got a court order doing the dirty work for her. To make matters worse, the judge only allowed one tiny chunk of that transcript, a single page and a half, to be unsealed, just enough for Blake's lawyers to say, "See, we're not hiding anything," while keeping the other 290-plus pages locked away. It's the legal version of showing someone a movie trailer and then pretending that they've seen the whole movie. And to add insult to injury, on the exact same day, this same judge issues another order telling everyone to mind their manners in filings. No demeaning nicknames, no calling the court biased, corrupt, or criminal. Translation: stop calling Blake out in ways that might make her uncomfortable in writing. Oh, you can still argue against her in court, but don't you dare do it with any spice or bite. It's like the court just put a parental lock on the case. This isn't about protecting justice, it's about controlling optics. And the optics right now are crystal clear. Blake Lively can do no wrong in this courtroom. The judge even referenced patterns of the defense using the docket to litigate in the press and invite a press uproar. Excuse me, but who was it that started this whole circus in the press? Blake Lively, who ran to her high-profile friends and media contacts to frame herself as a victim from day one. Blake Lively, who kept her name in headlines for months with carefully timed filings and leaks. Blake Lively, and yet somehow she's the one getting protection from public scandal. This is like handing the arsonist a medal for fire safety. It's also incredibly convenient timing. Her team has been bleeding PR goodwill after the subpoena fiasco blew up in her face, after YouTubers started showing receipts, after the narrative shifted from brave woman fighting back to Hollywood bully punching down. Now she gets a headline that says she won something. Doesn't matter if it's just about paperwork. In celebrity court PR, a win is a win. And the PR machine will spin this exactly how they want. Blake Lively successfully strikes improper filing from court record. Not. Blake Lively hides 292 pages of her own sworn testimony. The former makes her sound principled. The latter makes her sound guilty. Guess which one her team's going to feed to the press? Meanwhile, the public, the people who actually care about transparency and accountability, get left in the dark. We're supposed to just take it on faith that there's nothing worth seeing in those hundreds of pages. And if you don't, well, you're just buying into a smear campaign, according to her lawyers. I'll tell you what this really is. It's a warning. It's the court saying, "Don't embarrass the wrong people in my courtroom." And apparently, Blake is one of those wrong people. You can push her in discovery, you can fight her on motions, but the second you do anything that might dent her image outside these walls, the hammer comes down. Not on her, but on you. I'm so sick of this shit. It's so damn frustrating. The part that really gets me? This judge didn't just strike the whole deposition. He ordered that the tiny sliver that remains be made public, as if that's some kind of transparency. It's like tearing the cover off a book, showing it to the crowd, and saying, "See? We're not hiding anything." And all of this plays perfectly into Blake's Darvo routine. She's done it with Justin Baldoni, she's done it with small content creators, and now she's doing it with the court's blessing. If she's afraid of her deposition being public, it's only because it's more damaging to her than whatever Baldoni's side could throw at her. And instead of letting the chips fall where they may, the court just swept them off the table entirely. If you were holding out hope that this case was going to be some kind of equal fight where truth actually mattered, I hate to break it to you, the scales are tilted. And not just a little, we're talking Titanic-level tilt. I've tried to give the judge benefit of the doubt, but I can no longer do it. And I don't want to hear anyone say, well, the judge is just following procedure. Procedure is supposed to serve justice, not act as a velvet rope to keep the public out. If you or I were in that deposition chair, our words would be filed, published, picked apart on the evening news. But Blake? She gets a velvet blackout curtain and a press release. The next time someone tries to tell me the courts are impartial, I'm going to point to this case. Because nothing screams special treatment like a judge shielding a celebrity from the fallout of her own sworn words while scolding everyone else for being too mean. If this is justice, then justice is for sale. And in this courtroom, Blake's the one holding the checkbook. Allegedly, in my opinion.